Well, yes, and I don't have to worry about being cut off. I'm almost expecting that on a weekly basis,
Yeah,
Robert?
you can teach an old dog new tricks, man, all the time.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome. We are so glad that you are with us today, January 21st, 2023. It is almost time. Well, it is time, but I mean, we're almost going to talk to Robert in just a couple of minutes. But I wanted to let you all know we're here with the AMAs, the always amazing Ask Me Anything with Robert Hollis. So, as we get things prepared and underway, and as more people log in, I want to let you know that you are watching either on Zoom with us, and you can go to Zoom if you're watching on Facebook, because what we like to do is we interact with everybody as much as we can. So you can go ahead and go on Facebook to roberthollis.com/AMA, and then you'll join us on Zoom, because here's the thing. You can ask Robert anything. Now, you can ask Robert things in Facebook. What we ask is that you please put question or Q in front of your question. We, as in my Matthew Hollis, and I will review all the questions and we will ask them on your behalf. Or you can always very much easily go over to Zoom. And Zoom, those of you in Zoom, you can do that in the chat too. You can type Q or question, and we will ask the question on your behalf. Or if you do have a question and you want to ask Robert personally and you are in Zoom, that is a very simple process. You just put your cursor at the bottom of the window here on the screen where all these videos are. Then there's a bunch of buttons at the bottom. One that says reactions. Click on that reactions button and then click on raise hand, and we will call on you. Right now, Bill Shoemaker, who's been our usual number one person, has already placed his hand in the queue, so he will be talking with Robert shortly. But if you want to you do the same thing, okay? And we will call on you and have you share and be a part of our amazing AMAs. So, with that being said, it is time to get started. Yes, yes, yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, actually, Robert, before we do get started, you know what? There was a great thing that Bob Proctor had shared with people during the week that I wanted to share with everybody here.
Please.
And it is so true in my belief of what you believe and what you like to share with everybody out there. Become the best version of you possible. Excel in integrity, truth, and honesty. And every single day, every time we do these AMAs, that's you. That is you. And that is what we love about doing things like this, about the fact that you share your thoughts, your guidance, your mentorship with each and every one of us. So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and get started. Robert gets the word right now, so please allow me to introduce to you this amazing gentleman. I have known him for many years. I love him. I follow him. He is a great person to be a friend with. And here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Robert Hollis!
Whoop whoop. Thank you, Craig. Thank you, Craig. And hello, everybody. I see some great people on here. I love you all. And what an amazing time. What an amazing time to be alive. And I'm sure that some people are like, hey, I'd rather be doing something else, and that's okay. I thank you for tuning in. And Craig, first of all, thank you so much for your incredible MC, and being a good friend and a business partner is just awesome. And Matthew on here, thank you for setting all the technical stuff up. I really appreciate you. And we'll go ahead and get started here. So, hello, I do see some new faces on here. I appreciate you guys so much. And this week, I always ask myself, I tell people all the time, if you really want to get great at anything in life, just simply ask the question to yourself. Now, I know some of you are going to crack up when I say this. but I really truly believe you got to do it out loud. You got to do it out loud so your ears and your brain can hear. So when you can say, okay, so my question, it always is, what do I have to share with people? What can I share with people to get them to take the baby steps that they need to get them to the next level? And a lot of you, I'll share my not back office, but I'll share the screen for a second here. And the videos that I went over this week on YouTube, was is this going to be worth it? I believe in each and every one of you. Get connected. It's a people business. Vision inspires success in others now. And then lastly, strangers. And one of the things that I want each and every one of you to know that's so important is I got to thinking, man, what if you don't like people? Boy, this business has got to suck for you. Big time. And I think sometimes people look at people like, Monty, our new 1K, and Monty's not only a 1K, but every month he's a 1K. He hit 1K faster this month than the first time that he hit it, the second time that he hit it. And if you guys go to his Facebook or his new YouTube channel, which by the way, Monty, you can actually click on edit and change where the number is to whatever title that you want to put the video for YouTube. And yeah, so you just got a bunch of numbers there because that's the way you uploaded it. But once you upload it, if you click edit, there's a place where you can change all those numbers into any words you want to. And here's one thing that I love about Monty. Monty loves people. Monty loves people. And so a lot of you, as I share this, I'm reaching out to strangers. Now, here's the other thing I want all of you to know. I'm an introvert. Not only was I an introvert, but I didn't like people. And on top of not liking people, because I was so analytical, the things that I dealt with, which was automobiles, I realized with that specific knowledge and my mastery, because I was a master automotive technician, here's the way I judged the world. I know there's no people here that would ever say that they know anybody that's judgmental. All right. But the way I judge people is how ignorant and stupid people are about automobiles. Okay, but because I hope you guys are getting this. My perception is like, car comes pulled in on a flatbed trailer. The person, is getting it off and they said, yeah, it just stopped on the freeway. And I said, what happened? And they said, it just stopped. So I get in the car and I try to turn the key and the motor's frozen. Some of you might not even know what that means. And I would go, I checked the oil and there wouldn't be any because it's burnt up. And I'd go, did a red light show up on your dash that said that you need to change the oil? Yeah, but I don't have time. I didn't know that was something that you had to do. Oh my God. You know what I mean? It's like, listen, and this is what I would have said in the past. I wouldn't say this now. I'm very patient because I love people. And I would go in and turn their key on and I'd point to it. And I said, do you know what they call these lights? And they go, no, idiot lights. They're called idiot lights. Oh my God. So how many of you think that I've worked hard on myself, but I still do work hard on myself? Now I'm like the opposite of that guy 36 years ago. I know that everyone is on their journey. I had a really incredible talk with one of my, don't get mad at you guys, don't get mad at me. I know some of you are trying to get in that inner circle with me, but one of my dearest best friends, Melody Riva, and I was talking to her today, and here's the hardest part about learning wisdom. I see Monty going through this right now in his group, so wow, Monty, you keep getting paychecks. Wow, Monty, you keep, in his group, he keep leading by example. If you guys were a part of Monty's group, don't get mad at me for saying this, but a lot of you would be humiliated enough to get out of the group. And Monty's just trying to lead by example. So, he constantly posts when he gets a new affiliate. So, hey, I got a new affiliate. Hey, I got a new affiliate. Hey, I got a new affiliate. Hey, my affiliates just bought something. Hey, I just hit 1K. Hey, I just got paid again. Hey, I just got another affiliate. Hey, I just got another affiliate. And of course, his group is like, Monty, what are you doing? And Monty goes, I did a training for you. Here's the link. It's like, well, I'm too busy to learn how to make money in this industry. So I see Monty right now. He's so patient with his people. He's like, listen, don't worry about it. Let's jump on a Zoom. I'll show you how to do it. Let me guide you by the hand. Let me show you what to do, because Monty loves people. And so I just wanted to share that the common denominator that I seen in all the videos of me telling you, okay, what to do, how do you create a following? There's still a group of people that are like, I don't want to get on social media. I think you might need to find something else to do. You know what I mean? I just, I don't go out in public. I stay home. How am I supposed to build this business? How am I supposed to build this business when everyone ignores me? They ignore you because you're an asshole. You're not fun. You're not pleasant. I look at your social media and I'm thinking about going and getting my gun, because if I was looking at the world through your perception, I wouldn't want to be here. I see people on social media that can't build this business, and everything they post is about their judgmental opinion about something they know nothing about. So they're just pissed off. They're just pissed off at everything, and they're really pissed off at people. So I'm going to leave this part to this one statement. Okay? Already covered it for the last 5 videos. If you can't learn to love yourself and look at yourself as a miracle, look at yourself as a creation. Because if you commit a crime, they'll possibly catch you because of your uniqueness of your DNA. So you're unique. You're not like anybody else. You were created to create. You're a miracle. And there's probably people on the planet like me that love you more than you love yourself. So if you're struggling right now with wanting to get on social media and see how fast you want to get to 5,000 friends, and then how fast you can have 5,000 friends that you are connected to, and then how fast you have 5,000 friends on Facebook that you love to be connected to. And then you know what my next goal is? To have 5,000 people that are friends on Facebook that are all active affiliates in MDC. Wouldn't that be, that would be. So now you got a following and a group of friends that are all positive, looking forward to the next step, excited about changing their little world that they live in to be the example for other people. That's the world I want to create. So it's easy for me to be patient with people. It's easy for me to be available for people. I was thinking of this today. I don't remember who said it. I'm mad because I don't remember who said this. Maybe it'll come to me. But I think it was it'll come to me. It'll come to me. It was there, and then I focused on it and it disappeared. So now it's going to come back. All right. So Ron Henley, I think. Ron Henley. Love you, brother. So he said, Robert, he goes, you're a unicorn. And I went, what are you talking about? He says, listen, there's two kinds of people in the world. One group of people that are extremely documented, not only at success, but they're also documented at mentoring and teaching other people how to be successful. He goes, but they got one problem. And I go, what's that problem? They are not available. They are not available. You try to reach out to them, send them a message of encouragement. I'm proud of you. It's like crickets. And do you guys realize that no reply is a reply? Just for the record. No reply is a deal. I had a Zoom scheduled today with one of the biggest leaders that I know in this industry. And he not only didn't show up, he didn't even let me know that he was going to not show up. I'm going like, yeah, I know what I'm talking about today. And he goes, then you got all these people on the internet that are life coaches. They're life coaches. They want you to buy their course. They know everything about everything. If you don't believe they know everything about everything, just ask them. They're the know-it-all, and they're available. Oh my God, are they available? They're just not documented. So one thing would be to be documented yourself, but another one would be documented to help other people succeed. So that's why I'm a consistent learner. That's why I'm a consistent learner. And I do love myself, and I love who I am, and I love what I've done, and I know I can do more. I know I can do more. I'm like, wow. You know, I just found out not only from science that they've now created fusion, and they still think it's 10 years away, but they've also figured out how to recreate a person's organs. Did you guys see this on the news recently? So this guy lost his ear, and they took DNA from his other ear and grew him another ear in the laboratory and transplanted it on his head, and it's working perfectly. Now, because they took the DNA from this side, it's facing the wrong direction. No, I'm kidding. Why do I gotta do that? Hey, you guys are not, you know, he can hear things 360. No, I gotta stop it. It's like, oh my God, I think they're pointed this direction for on a reason. No, stupid me. I can't be serious all the time. You know what? I need to be brutally honest with all of you. You know why I just did what I did? Because that's my connection with a higher power that got me off that serious subject. Because I know some of you go, you're right. I don't like people. I don't like connecting with people. I don't want them bothering me. And I sure in the hell don't like myself. I don't like myself at all. And I'm just giving you encouragement that you can listen. And if I can change, you can change. I know that you can change. So I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Craig, let's jump into the AMA, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. I was like, where is that coming from? Oh, I only brought it up to say that I know I got at least 40 summers left. Okay? So I'm going to get a little more intense with people to get them to figure this out with the limited time that I have left. Because it does go by fast. So learn to love yourself. Learn to love yourself so you can be patient with yourself and not upset with yourself, so you can love and appreciate people. Because I've said this before and people don't like when I say it. Maybe the people that are turning you down and not replying to you because the universe is protecting them from you. Wow. So how many of you notice that sometimes you recruit who you are and then you're pissed off at them? That is the funniest lifetime karma I have ever seen in my life. I just brought in a new guy and he goes, this guy won't do anything. He just does nothing but ask me questions. And I go, like the 70 questions that you asked me since we connected? Like, you want this person to make an immediate decision? When you asked me questions for a week before you got started? He asked me so many questions that the person that connected me with the person was going, I am sorry. He was sending me messages. I am so sorry I connected this guy with you. It's like, why would he ask you what color are your drapes? You know, I'm just joking, but it's like, all right. So Greg, really back to you.
Thanks, Robert. Appreciate those diversions because actually they make sense. They really do. Just as a reminder, and Matthew posted it in the Facebook, I posted it in the Zoom. There's this little guy right here that we want to promote. Of course, of course, of course. How is that working? Rat Race to Freedom. That's Robert's book, which you can get for free. And I see Bill also had that up there. If you just simply go to roberthollis.com/free. We posted the links in both the chats. So please, if you missed them, scroll up. But do get his book. And you learn so much about Robert, about where he comes from, about how he got to where he got, and how you understand how Robert is continuing to grow, to learn, to achieve, and to help you at the same time. So bless you, Robert, for your amazing book. It's awesome. I love reading it. I pull it out at least once a year and just go right on through it. So many great nuggets in that book. So, and then also, ladies and gentlemen, I see only one hand raised, but that's okay. You know, we can get hands raised throughout this AMA. Just as a reminder, if you want to ask Robert a question, whether you're in the chats in Facebook and Zoom, please go ahead, type Q and then question, and then type your question. And we will ask it on your behalf to Robert. Or the alternative, there's another hand that just went up. The alternative is put the cursor, if you're watching on Zoom, on the middle of your screen where you see all the videos. And then there's a button at the bottom that's reactions. Click on that button that says raise hand when you put it down there, and it will notify us that you have a question. Now we got a few people here. So awesome. You know, we have a tradition, it seems like lately, except I think one time in the last 3 months, he was superseded by some other person. But right now, he's first in line. He's here. Let's get this AMA started. Here is Bill to go ahead and unmute Bill and let go. Let us hear what you have to share.
Thank you, Craig, for all you do, brother. You are awesome. And boy, do I love hearing you say that. So thank you for that. And Robert, I just love your vision. It's just so incredible. And you just touch my heart every time I hear you speak. And good stuff. So my question now is about friends. You're talking about how to get your friends up to 5,000 as quick as possible.
Yeah.
I get a ton of people that are crypto and the life coaches, like you said. And how do you handle those friend requests? You just ignore them or let them go ahead and sell you? Or how do you build your list?
Yeah, if people sent me friend requests, I would totally accept them. Totally accept them.
Just to get it up to 5,000?
And I did until I hit 5,000, and then I worked backwards, right? And so if someone sent me a friend request, and as soon as I sent them a friend, understand, Bill, that this should be your way in, right? So example, I see you and I'm saying, hi, Bill. I do verbal. I know it works. I'll continue to work. So, hey, Bill, thank you very much for sending me a friend request. I'm really looking forward to connecting with you. And I'm just so excited that I'm involved with a company right now that is expanding. And if you know of anyone that would like to make some really serious money, please do me a favor and allow me to share this video with you. So if it's about a sparring thing where you think they're going to jump on you and tell you about their business, do it first.
Right.
Does that make sense, Bill?
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
Yeah. And so then if they go, wait a minute, that's what I was going to do to you. Then this allows you to very simply say, listen, more than a product, more than a company, more than a compensation plan or an industry, the number one thing that I'm learning right now is that you got to learn from someone that's already documented in helping others succeed. And I found the person that I'm locked into now.
Right.
Yeah. And if they ignore you, then it's up to you from that point on, whether you want to say, I don't think this is the right connection I want to have. But normally I'll still let them be friends. So when I got up to 5,000 friends, that's when I kept getting friend requests. And then I would go back and see the people that, needed to be unfriended to add the other people. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? And it's like, but yeah, and here's another one, Bill, just me thinking about this out loud. I would probably go after my followers before my friend requests. Because someone followed you for a reason. So why not reach out to somebody? Hey, Bill, I see you're following me. That really means a lot to me. I would love to connect with you. Hope this message finds you and yours blessed during these, these crazy times. And so if you don't mind, I'd like to send you a friend request. So I would I would go after my followers, and I would go after the people that commented on my messages or liked and heart up my messages before I went to my friend requests.
So you're going to send them a friend request or ask for them?
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
So one other question, Robert.
But I would ask their permission.
Right. You got to make that connection first.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So you said that you've connected to all of your friends on your 5,000 friends.
Oh, hell yeah. I years ago.
So question though, do you find better results on your current friend list or just people that you are reaching out? You always say you got to reach out to people that you don't know. What's more, is that really important to reach out to more people?
Yeah, you're going to be mad at me, Bill. That falls in. I don't measure that stuff because it doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, you know me, Mr. Analytical, I have to get over
I didn't
myself.
want to steer you the wrong way. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I had a person just recently that said they'd been following me for 4 years. And I said, wow. And I said, well, thank you very much. I really appreciate you. If you don't mind, I'll send you a friend request. And they go, you serious? And I said, yeah, I'd like to get to know you and see if I can help you in any way. And their immediate response is, check your email. And I go, why would I check my email? And I checked my email, and they not only came in as an affiliate bill, but they also bought one of the top high life travel packages.
Awesome.
And they did it 100% because they reached out to me and I reached out to them immediately. So thank you, Mr. Shoemaker.
Well, thank you. You know, gold as usual. Gold as usual. And I'm reaching out to people. Actually, I've talked to 3 7-figure income earners in the past couple of days.
Way to go. Hey,
And
I got a quick question to ask you. What if you did that?
what's that?
I got a quick question to ask to you so you can relay this to everybody that watches this video live or recorded. Here's the question. When you reached out to them, after you reached out to them, how did you feel?
Powerful, confident, and also those people respond. A lot of them just
Yes.
they're already doing something else, most of them, but some of them will actually take a look and say, yeah, I'm doing this company, but yeah, I'll take a look. And or I'm not
when you finally connected with them and you did it, you went past the chicken list and you reached out to them, you went, man, I'm proud of myself.
Yeah.
It wasn't that big of a deal.
You get more, well, that's it. You have to get over yourself. I had to get over myself and my thoughts. Too analytical, and yeah, it's working. The more I work it, the better it works. And it's not what you say, it's how you say it too.
Yep.
Which I've, so.
Yeah, I reached out to someone recently, probably 2 weeks ago, and they go, do you leave all your messages with the voice clips? And I said, yeah. He goes, I'll never stop learning from you.
Big.
That was freaking strong. And I went, yeah, and it's available. Why wouldn't people do it?
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, brother. Love you. Have a great weekend.
Bill, thank you so very much. And we've got, just letting everybody know, in the queue, we've got Mary, Esther, James, and we're going to go ahead and go straight to Bruce. And I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, Bruce. Poulin or Poland? Because the POU, I just want to make sure. Go ahead and unmute yourself, Bruce.
Go ahead and unmute yourself, Bruce. You are correct. Poulin. It's French. Poulin.
Poulin. Okay. Mr. Poulin.
Poulin. Robert, you do a phenomenal job. I appreciate your commitment. I've been I'm doing something else, but I talk with Todd Falcone quite often, and I just purchased $1,500 worth of the prepaid cards. And what is the most, is it travel? I mean, hotels, what's the most that people use those for that for?
I would say,
first of all,
jumping on here.
Okay. Yeah, Bruce, I'm going to mute you.
Yeah.
There we go. So that Robert can answer, because apparently there's feedback going. So if you want to, go ahead and unmute yourself if you want to follow up, please.
Yeah. So Bruce, the first thing that I'll say to you is welcome to the AMA. I appreciate you. And what I would tell you to do in that is, I know that the prepaid travel is not only new, but it's super new. So I know we really don't have those numbers yet. So what I've done is I made a post on Facebook. Hopefully I can find this really quick for you. And I just made a post on Facebook just saying, listen, is anyone interested in $100 savings card? And there it is. So I'll pull this up. Then you'll have it on this recording, Bruce. Now I got to find my, there it is. All right. So bingo and bingo. Okay. So this is what I put, Bruce, sending out $100 gift cards to anyone that's traveling within the next year. And then what I do is I send them, I'll do it quick. So like Bobby Moore here, what I did is he put me, and I just reached out to him in a message and just basically said, listen, all I need is your email and your phone number. And then after they gave me the email and phone number, I got this little video here that I'll post inside the group as well. And that basically told them how to redeem the card. And I don't know if you know this yet or not, Bruce, but if they do not create a free account, if they don't create a free account, you get to cancel it and give it to somebody else. And so I guess this is sort of a bold statement, Bruce, but I don't know what they're going to use it on. I just have a lot of people that have, once they go in and create an account and click on the access and start looking, I've had quite a few people that have upgraded their travel package. So what they'll do is, I had one person that reached out to me and they go, there's something weird with the portal. Every savings saves me $100. Why are they all the same? And I just seen where they were saying they were going, which was Singapore. And so I did it in my back office. I gave them a screenshot and I said, well, because I purchased more prepaid travel, that's when you're going to see the major differences from one place to another. And they immediately upgraded to a prepaid package. So I hope that helped you. I hope that helped you, Bruce.
I'm fully aware that I'm having feedback. I'm on the A team with Todd, and he's been telling me I got a professional microphone, but I don't have it with me. With the prepaid, I mean, you can use that on several activities. I mean, sports, concerts, movie tickets, local attractions. Basically, restaurants can use it with basically anything.
Yeah, Bruce, I believe that the $100 is only used for the first portal. The second portal, where all the savings are that you just talked about, you get those additional savings from sports events and restaurants and all that just because you're a paying member of High Life Travel. That's just a throw-in thing. So I've had some people reach out to me and go, I looked at this restaurant. It's like a locked-in savings that I get. And believe it or not, it was Jimmy John's sandwiches. So they got like $10 off whatever purchase. But the $100 card has nothing to do with only just the rooms or the cruises or the weekly stays. So the $100 is only available in that one portal.
What is it? What's the most that people are using it for? Hotels, cruises. What's the most people are using it for?
Yeah, if you went and clicked on access to that portal, you would see all the things that you can use in that one portal. I believe, Bruce, but I don't want to be wrong. I believe car rentals, weekly stays, vacation stays. There's a lot of things in that one portal that you can use.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of research. I watched with Josh, and he was saying there's, if I'm correct, 1.1 billion trips booked a day. Is it that much?
Yeah, I was blown away when I heard that. And I know the travel industry is huge. This blue trophy that you see behind me right here, I made a lot of money with a company that's called Pro Travel. And we did that, I believe, in 2005, 2006, and maybe even 2007. And my God, when I did the first presentation or seen the presentation, how big the industry of travel is, it makes the MLM world look like it's as small as we make the music industry look. It's like, you're talking the T word almost in everything that you're talking about with travel, and to think that, Bruce, that I heard that there's 81% of the countries in the world that their number one revenue is travel, tourists. So you look at companies like countries like even China, their number one resource for China is travel. It's like, I would think it would be exports. So yeah, it's a big industry. And I tell people all the time, Bruce, what we're marketing, if people say, well, what do you do, Bruce? Just say, listen, I market moments that takes people's breaths away. I market things that when they're starting to leave this planet, they're the things they remember. So thank you very much for your questions, Bruce. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
You bet. Have a great day.
Bruce, thank you so much. Appreciate that. All right, let's go ahead and move on. I see next up is James Mullaney. James, go ahead, open up and please share with us.
Hello, Robert. Hey, Craig. How you doing?
Hi, James. How are you, man?
Doing very well, sir. But got a couple of questions. But first, I just want to let you know that we got a few things in common.
Good.
We're about the same age. We're both former auto mechanics who got injured on the job. Yahoo! And I just have my first question is, you put out this other book here too. How come you don't promote that one so much?
I don't know.
It's a really good read.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm going through it for the second time. I think I got it like last year or the year before.
Oh,
and of course, I got this one before you made it available in digital form. So I've got that. So I just got to say thank you. And
You're welcome. Thank you for bringing that up. I need to train my MCs better.
Oh man, I didn't mean to get anybody in trouble. Oh no.
Hey, I think you, James, you know that I'm joking around. It's like, Robert, why don't you pick it up? You mean you
All right. And All right. My other question is a little bit more simple. But I notice after watching your trainings and everything, you start every training with a hand clap. Does that have any significance?
It does. It really does. When my son taught me this, so when I started doing videos that we recorded, I'm very honored and blessed that I usually get in the pocket pretty good, James, and I can do videos in one cut. But I'm not perfect. So
nobody is.
My son and I learned that when you make a clapping noise, that not only can you see it on the frame, but the second that you clap leaves an audio spike. Now, did you guys notice when they got those things that when you're in a movie and they go clap, they slap it? That's so when you're editing large videos, you don't even have to listen. You can see where the clap is, and that is take 2, take 3, take 4, and you can just take everything in front of it and delete it and slide those spikes up.
Wow.
So the spike slap and the sound and your video is keyed up. So wow, thanks for. So I started doing that years ago, when I didn't believe in myself enough. You guys will really love this. When you work on yourselves, then you realize the more you're just authentic and the more you're just who you are, that's when you really can build a fast following quick. And I used to be the person that would start to do a video and then I would second guess myself and say that sucks, so I'd stop. And I see people do that all the time where they go, it took me 43 takes to do this video.
Oops.
and I was that guy. I was that guy. And
That's cool.
so when I was learning to do that, take one, take two, take three, and I understood why they said you had to do it. I guess that's where it is. The other thing is I don't know why Facebook does this. Maybe other people got it, but they must look for motion in the videos, because I did have a guy pull one time, James, tell me, "Hey, I watched out all your videos, and why are you the hands guy? You know, why why is every video, you know, that when they capture the screens capture, it's like, you know, so we'll see if that one shows up a couple." So thank you, James. Thank you so much. And I got an answer, believe it or not, to your shackled to free.
Okay.
That one I had another lady write for me. And I never asked her if I could give a free digital copy away.
Oh, wow.
So because she did that for me,
Right.
there was a lady named Lori Munson that went
Yeah.
through all my videos that I did for over a year and
Wow.
created that book for me.
That's fantastic.
So she said, "I want to do a book, another book for you, Shackled to Free." And I said, okay. So she went through all my stuff, created that book. And then when we published it, she said, "Well, you know, I want to be 50-50 with you." And I said, "No, you created the book. So if anyone buys Shackled to Free, it goes to Lori Munson. It doesn't go to me at all."
Wow.
And this
That's
one,
amazing.
all the sales of this book and the audio go to Max Miller. I don't get any money. So, but
Wow.
that's why we talk about this book, because we can send people to roberthollis.com/free and they can download a digital copy for free.
Fantastic.
Thank
Fantastic.
you, James. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, no problem. You can call me Jim, by the way.
Okay, Jim, I want to give you one more thing that I know that you really use.
Okay.
If you were instructing a brand new person that wanted to learn how to be a mechanic to do a front brake job or to rebuild a differential, anything that you talk about that has to do with an automobile, there's a certain sequence of things that you got to do.
Sure.
When I learned that sequence in this business,
that's what I'm learning.
One other way is that mechanics separate themselves from good to amazing auto mechanics, and that's beating flat rate.
Right.
So you're looking at a guy that learned the sequence of doing that, and then all I've done in my career is compress time frames.
It makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense.
And why most people don't succeed at this business is they really truly believe that there should be a creative way to make that sequence happen.
Right.
And the other thing they do is they listen to more than one mechanic.
No. Yeah, you're the man. You're the only one I'm listening to.
So, James, I'm sure there's a million ways of doing things, but why people listen to multiple people and then try to create their own recipe, and they wonder why it doesn't work. And for you and I, that would go back to that idiot phrase that I started with. Yeah, it's like, you know, a person going, no matter how hard I turn this lug nut wrench, I just can't get these lug nuts to come off. The tire keeps spinning. And you're like, who told you to jack it up before you take the lug nuts off? And some of you are not getting the joke, but me and Jim get the joke.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, you know, just let it back down on the ground and loosen them first, you know?
Yeah.
And so I appreciate you, Jim, bringing up that. That really made my day. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you, sir. Thank you for all you do.
You can crush this, man. You can crush this. Just keep it simple.
That's the key. That's the key for me. Yep. Have a great day.
You too. Have a great weekend.
Yep.
Jim, thank you much. Robert, do you want me to go ahead and post that in the chat, the link to get Shackled to Free?
Yeah.
Okay, I will do that. So if anybody wants it, it's on Amazon, available on Amazon. Give me a moment while I go ahead and get ready with the next question for Robert.
They're
Also
both
going
in
to let,
audio too.
yeah, in fact, it's part of that whole link with Amazon. It says there's the Kindle version, the audiobook, and the paperback. So there you go. You got a lot of different ways to listen to that book. In fact, all right, what the heck? There it is, Shackled to Free. I got my copy too. Before we get to Esther, Mary, and Wendy, who each have live questions for you, I have this one from Ed Medina on Facebook. And he said, what do you consider a customer of the company? An affiliate buying product or someone not attached to the comp plan buying product? And he explains a little further. It gets controversial, and I wanted some insight. In my opinion, either one is a customer because money is being exchanged for a product or service. It should not matter if you are an affiliate or not. That's my thought on it. But word on the streets say it's bad when the majority of the volume is from affiliates and not from what they call real customers. To me, an affiliate is a customer too, but maybe I'm wrong. And that's Ed Medina.
So I'm just going to say he's right. That's the way I feel as well. Where the word on the street is, I used to make a joke where people say, you know what they say? And I said, I wish these people would all get shirts on that say they. You know what I mean? To me, other people's opinions about what's right or what's wrong. Let me tell you something that Josh Wagle has done that really, really clears this up for this company. When people are allowed to get into this company for free and actually get paid a 25% jump start without investing a dime, that takes us out of the category of all those other companies. So a lot of people might disagree with this statement, but MDC, My Daily Choice, is closer to Amazon than it has ever been to any network marketing company. So if you have a Costco membership card, you're a customer. No, wait a minute. I'm a Costco member. I have my card. I'm a Costco member. Yeah. And you're also a customer. So I agree with you 1000%. So the person that has a Costco membership brings other people to Costco because they don't have a membership. What are they called? Customers. And so I agree with you. So my thing is I think your opinion is more important than the word on the street. So I hope that made sense to you. So great question.
Thanks, Ed. Appreciate that question. All right, let's get on to another live interaction, this time with Esther Mata. Esther, welcome. Go ahead and mute yourself, please, and share.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Robert.
Hi, Esther. Aren't you gorgeous today?
I have been meaning to get on this live for the longest since after we got back from Florida, from our convention, because I've just got to tell the world, these people at least, about you, Robert.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you.
I have a question, but first I need to say this.
Okay.
So we were at convention. This was our last day at convention, guys. I had gone to lunch with my people, with some of my people. During the lunch, walking back to the convention, to our speaker, I noticed that I lost my phone, that I left it at the table. So I went back to the table, and as I was there, the waitress luckily had my phone, and she had also told me, hey, that table that was sitting next to you, there was somebody that left without paying the bill. And I said, oh, I don't know them, but I know the speaker, which happened to be Cowboy Chris Robinson at the time. he was sitting with them. So I'm like, oh, let me find Chris and I can tell him and he can announce it because he was our MC there and we can find out who that was. So this waitress did not have to pay the bill, right? Because it was going to come out of her money if it didn't get paid. So I went over there and I couldn't find Chris anywhere. I took her with me. So she's like, should I come with you? I'm like, sure, come on. And I looked and I looked, could not find Chris anywhere. So then I saw Robert there and I'm like, hey, Robert knows Chris very well. Robert can get the message to Chris and then Chris can find out who did this, right? I'm sure they didn't do it on purpose, right? But that place was expensive, guys. This was $30 meal, and it was only a sandwich and a beer, I believe.
Right.
So anyway, I found Robert and his wife, Terry, and I told him about the situation. I said, can you find Chris and let him know so that way he can like announce it, right? Well, no, Robert did one better, guys. What did he do? Breaks out, talks to his wife first, says, hey, you got money in your purse, right? Because I guess Robert doesn't carry a wallet.
Yeah.
So yes, she breaks out $50, gives it to the lady, and she's like, oh, thank you. I don't have any change. What does Robert say? Keep it. That's okay. I mean, this really touched me, guys. And it was really, she was very, very grateful as well. You know, those people work hard for their money, especially the wait staff nowadays. And Robert just, pocket change, here you go. I'll take care of it.
Thank you.
Don't even worry about talking to Chris. You know, he didn't tell me that, but that was his mind frame. And I thought, oh my God, I have to be just like this man.
Thank you.
Because I know it made her feel good. It made me feel good.
Yeah, you got her a $20 tip.
That was a very great tip. Yes, it was a very good tip. And yeah, this is the kind of leader that Robert is, guys.
Oh,
this is the
thank
kind of
you.
leader that you guys should be following, that I will always follow.
You're so sweet, Esther. Thank you so much.
And thank you, Robert. Okay, so now on to my question.
Okay.
Because you were talking about us looking at other people that are already entrepreneurs and people that are already making money on Facebook. So I have found a few of those on my Facebook page. How do I go about talking with them, engaging with them to see if they would be interested in the business? I mean, is it something different than just any average person that's on
No,
Facebook?
I not only use the same approach, but I do, Esther, share something more simple. First of all, I will congratulate them on their success. So if I really feel like they're doing something, and I can look at the number of maybe followers they have, a number of friends they have, sort of, you know, try to get a feel. I will turn around, I say, hey, listen, I congratulations on your success. You know, that is so awesome. I'm glad that you're an inspiration to others. And then I leave it at that. I leave it at that, Esther. I always try to connect first. And then when they respond back, I just say to them, hey, listen, you know, is there anything that I can say or do to get you to take a serious look at what I'm doing? Are you still there, Esther?
Yes, I have heard you say that before. Say
Yeah.
or do method. Okay.
Yeah,
Great.
the reason I do that is because I'm direct with them, and you know, I don't need to ask them to watch a video of my business partner and my friend Robert Hollis. You just say, hey, is there anything that I can say or do to get you to take a serious look at what I'm doing? And I treat people like that, just really direct to the point, because they really enjoy that.
So you said you wouldn't show them the video then?
Sure, I thought I heard you, but then I don't know if I did.
Sorry. I said, so after that, did you say that you would not show them the video or that you would show them
Oh,
Zoom
if they come back and say, you know what, thanks for being direct. Yeah, I'll take a look at what you're doing. And then great. I'd like you to do me a huge personal favor. You know, I'm working directly with my friend and business partner, Robert Hollis, and I'd like to share a short video with you, along with my affiliate link, so you can create a free account just like you would with Amazon.
Thank you, Robert.
I love you, Esther.
I love you.
Have a
Wow.
great weekend.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen, 58 minutes in. Esther, great question, great share. Thank you so, so much.
Thank you.
All right, let's go ahead and move on. I see Mary Valchik with her hand up. Go ahead, turn on your camera, Mary, and unmute yourself, and please share with us.
Okay, I'm unmuted, but I drive no camera today. Sorry.
That's all right. That's all right.
Okay, cool. So it's not really a question that I had. I just wanted to just tell Robert and everybody. I think I've already told Robert, but let you guys know that things kind of what Robert's told me are kind of working. So since the beginning of the year, I've been doing the 6-phase meditation. Meditation.
Hey, that was a Freudian slip.
I think it was.
Mary, I think it is medication for some people.
I think so too. And also the chapter 9 from The Greatest Miracle every night. And then after that, I also listen to music that is 528 hertz music and 639 hertz music. I love to read about different things. So I was reading about Nikola Tesla back in the 1800s. He was this inventor, kind of genius guy. Anyways, he had this thing about numbers and about frequencies. And I believe it's called the solfeggio frequencies. Anyways, each frequency means something different and can affect your body and your DNA.
Absolutely.
So, and it's amazing and it's great to fall asleep to. So I've been doing that since the beginning of the year. And I've noticed over the past maybe week that there's been a series of numbers that I keep seeing a lot. And I see it a couple of times a day and several days in a row. And in the book about Nikola Tesla and the frequencies, these numbers mean something. So the set of numbers I've been seeing, there's two. The one I see the most is combinations of 11, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and then 11, 11. So the series of 2, 3, and 4 numbers. And interestingly enough, that kind of represents, according to the book, that represents yourself, the I am, person in me. And also reflects faith, and it's a reminder that what you want is already yours, and your spiritual guidance are guiding you towards your vision, which kind of freaked me out and gave me chills. And then the other set of numbers I've been seeing is also sets of 3s. And what that tells you is that the divine has noticed that you're fully aligned with your spiritual purpose and will reward you. And this could be strength you need to push forward because you are on the verge of completing something amazing. So I just wanted to share that because this is working. I mean, it is, I'm in a better mood. I'm happier. It's just, it's great. And I won't miss a day of the medication or the chapter 9 or the music. It is, not only is the universe, God, whatever you choose to call it, telling me that you're on the right path, but it also helps with your mood and things that would have gotten me stressed before don't.
Well, thank you.
So
Mary.
anyways.
Thank you, Mary.
No,
so
thank
much
you.
Thank you, Mary, for sharing that. my things is I never knew what deja vu was, and that's what I see. I think everyone's in their own journey, their own spiritual journey. But to me, like if you back in the old days before they had GPS, I would just, be driving. I'm sure a lot of people have done this, and you start driving to go to a place that you've never been before. And there's this constantly Dino, rah, 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 rah. These voices are saying, you're lost, you're lost, you're lost. And depending on your relationship with your significant other, me, my wife, it's like, we're lost, and it's like, why don't you ask for directions? It's a pretty funny skit. And it never ever fails for me where all of a sudden a sign will show up and it'll say 237 miles to Las Vegas. I'm just using that as an example. And so, when you're working on yourself and you're putting yourself in a different energy, a different frequency, I love the way, a lot of people explain it. All you're really doing is tuning into the right station. So if you guys remember, if you ever still try to find a radio station because you get a rent-a-car, from a different state that you're in, and you don't know the radio stations, isn't it funny how you'll just go, click, click, click. You're doing one clicks at a time, huh? And depending on what state you're in, it clicks, and guess what? It's not your kind of music. And you keep, I'm searching for more. And then you come on and it's talk radio, and maybe you like or you don't like. And then you click again and it's a totally different language that you don't understand, It's like, I got chilled right now explaining this to you guys. It's like, you just keep searching the station until you go, now this feels right. And for me, I don't mind telling you guys what frequency that is. It's usually classic rock for me. You know what I mean? It's like, you hear a Journey song or, Bon Jovi song, a Foreigner song, and it's like, I'm okay, here we are. Because it just locks you back in a good time in your life. And so that's what those numbers, and Mary, I mean, think about this. It's an answer to a question. Remember, I started this video out saying that you got to out loud ask yourself questions. And I guarantee you, no matter how much you love and trust me, even though a lot of you don't really know me, when you start doing stuff, guess what question that Dino is asking you? Rah, 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 rah. All those different negative questions. It's like, am I just wasting my time listening to this meditation every day? Is this real? Do I think this is really working? Reading this chapter every night out loud? Do I? Wham. Something. See, you asked the question. So now this stuff pops up going, I wonder why I see 1111 all the time. Wow, I wonder why I see 111. I wonder why I see 333. It's like all of a sudden it's like, why is it that you can just be so focused on something and your mind goes right up to the clock and you go, wow. See, so you are asking the question, I wonder if this is working for me. I wonder if this will be worth it. Do I think this will really work? Those are usually signs for you. And believe it or not, in all the years I've been learning this stuff, it's different for everybody. You want to hear something wild from my wife? It's only when I'm in the car with her. She is a wonderful, wonderful lover of animals. My wife is on a different plateau. The amount of money, the reason we got into MDC was for her to get more money to give to animals. And we yesterday went and seen Avatar, and on our way there, she goes, I wonder if you'll be there. And I go, really? She says, yeah, she says, usually when you're in the car with me, we turn this corner, start going down this road that's not a lot of people go down it. And she goes, there he is, big giant bald eagle standing on top of a telephone pole. And I'm going, how unique is that? And in my life with Terry, riding with her, at least 40 times. At least 40 times. I'm going like, so this bald eagle just knows when Terry's in a vehicle. And she needs to let her husband know that she's on track. Hey, my buddy bald eagle, let my husband know that I know what I'm doing. So I love that people see numbers. I love that they consistently something over and over again. Yeah, it's neat to notice it, isn't it? For those of you that haven't noticed something in a pattern in your life, look for it. Just say, what's my pattern? What's my pattern? Why did I say that? Man, as soon as I said it, I got like a download like you would not believe. And I'll just say this one statement, I'll leave it alone. Sometimes it's a bad pattern. Sometimes it's a bad thing that keeps showing up over and over and again because you won't learn the lesson. Why do I keep attracting the same kind of person in my life? They're always trying to take advantage of me. They're always trying to rip me off. They're always trying. It's simple. It's simple. You don't trust who you are. You don't believe in you. So you keep wanting someone to help you. And you keep attracting people that are wanting to hurt you. So for Mary right now, it's numbers. And for some of you, it's something negative keeps popping in your life. So some of you, I wish they could just all be good signs. But there's some of you that have the statement, this always happens to me. And this happens in threes. You might have to plug into this stuff more than attracting the bad stuff. So I'm done. Jamie's like, oh.
Thanks so much, Mary. And by the way, Mary, for those of you that were wondering, when she said chapter 9, Mary is referring to The Greatest Miracle in the World. It's a book that Robert does recommend reading. I also posted, there it is. It's chapter 9 is the God Memorandum. And I posted the links in both Facebook and Zoom. So if you're interested in getting that book, and I recommend, if you have not read the book, read the book first. Yes. Because once you read the book, you'll understand why the God Memorandum is there.
And for those of you that have a problem with God, it really isn't about God. It's about you. So I'll just, yeah.
Agreed. You have to read the book and the God Memorandum to understand what it is that Robert is referring to. Very, very much so. All right. So we've got a couple of more people who've got their hands raised.
Okay.
I've got Wendy and Arthur with their hands up. So let's go right now.
Are you going to talk to Wanda as well?
I'm sorry. I meant Wanda, not Wendy. I don't know why my hands typed Wendy when it's supposed to be Wanda Olayoriju. And I think I got it this time on the first shot. Yes, I did. Yes. Thank you, Wanda. I'm sorry about the first name issue there. Go ahead. Open up, Wanda, and share with us.
Awesome. Great job, Craig.
Hi, Wanda. How are you?
Hey, Robert. How are you?
I'm greatly blessed, highly favored, and deeply loved.
Amen to that. I get so tickled
how are
because I
you?
remember the first time. I'm wonderful. I the same. I remember when I first texted you a question and I called you Mr. Hollis, and you was like, call me Robert.
Thank you.
I just thought that was just so awesome, and I appreciate that. I was strolling through some things, some of your older videos the other day, and I saw you. I think it was a video from back in 2021, and you had all of this beard, and I was like, is that him? Is that really him?
Yeah, believe it or not, I just decided to do that for my grandkids. I just decided to do it for my grandkids. It all started with me going in, and I actually told the lady, she says, well, how do you want your hair to look? And I showed her a picture of George Clooney, and she said, you want your hair that short? And I said, yeah. And so, man, I think she took it another 2 inches shorter than he had it in the picture, but it was a crew cut, man. It was just totally a crew cut. And then I went, I was going to see my grandkids that Christmas. So they live in Arizona. And so I just started letting my facial hair grow. And Terry didn't like either one of them, if you want to know where they went.
Well, they look good. You look great. I was just,
thank you.
at first I was like, this must be an imposter. This is not Mr. Hollis or Robert. I said, this can't be him. This is not him.
That's funny that a person could change that much, isn't it? I look at that picture too, and I'm just like, wow. It's like,
Yes.
but people say I look younger now, so I think I'm making the right move.
You do. You do.
Thank you, Wanda. I appreciate you so
Well, my
much.
question, right quick, and I think as I've listened, I've kind of gotten an answer to it, or some parts of it.
Sure.
But my question is, being a new starter, pretty much, with my daily chores, at what level? And I haven't had a chance to rank up yet, but it's coming.
I know it is.
At what point now, and actually with Facebook, I've actually gained 1,000 followers, TikTok, 1,200 followers. But how do I get these people to actually purchase? Following and liking and saying hello is fine, but trying to get them to come on in and say, hey, I want to buy, I want to, without feeling like too pushy or too salesy, you know what I mean?
I'll give you the perfect answer to it. In fact, the videos that I'm going to be doing next week, starting next week, I'm also going to be traveling to Budapest for the convention there. But the thing that you want to constantly ask yourself, Wanda, is not only how would I feel and how would I act if, right? Constantly have those in your mind, but always say, what's in it for them? I tell people that you got to look at them and say, what's in it for me? What's in it for me? And so when people first get involved, one of the unique things that MDC has that I feel like I still haven't mastered saying this in the shortest amount of words, but I would say to somebody, are you aware of affiliate programs where you can share a link that's uniquely to you so that you can get credit? Do you know a lot of people do that? And if they say, oh yeah, I'm familiar with it, say, well, I happen to be helping a company expand where you can be an affiliate for free. And then once you like what you see, you'll feel comfortable referring me to people that need to make extra money, but I'll use your link so you can get credit and actually receive a payday for referring me people. Now, as you're get the people in the system, Wanda, now I'm doing the same thing over and over all the time. So that when I get people underneath that person, then I'll go into the tree, the binary tree, put their number in, and then I'll make it small so I can get the people in there. And then I'll take a screenshot and I'll send it to them and I'll go, Wanda, I don't know if you noticed, but in your back office, you now have people underneath you in the system. And now that we're referring your link, I want to make sure that you get the highest payday you can get. Because that's when people usually respond back, Wanda, and say, I see these people are underneath me, but how do I get paid off them? And that's when you can explain, well, you get a monthly check called a binary check by us helping you get binary qualified. to do that, you need to do this, this, and this. And they're like, oh, okay, I'll do that. Did that help you?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So what I always say to people, even when a brand new person gets involved with me, I'll say to them just straight out, my goal is to help you get a payday for you and your family. If you would like to jump on, if you'd like to jump on a Zoom for me to explain this to you better, we could do that. But
Yes.
always be thinking about why they would do something. So the last one I'll throw in there, Wanda, I don't know if you've seen my video on how to make $5,000 with MDC.
I have.
So I always say, listen, my business partner, Robert, my friend, did a video to show people how fast they can earn $5,000. You know, so would you be interested in watching that video? Because my goal is to help you get money for you and your family. So give them a reason why to introduce you to people. Give them a reason why to try the products out.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Perfect. Perfect, Wanda. Thank you for the nice words. Have a blessed weekend.
You do the same.
Wanda, thank you so much. And I found that video that Robert was talking about. How do I make $5,000? It will be in the chats momentarily. But right now we are going on to one more, at least, person who likes to share. And Arthur, haven't seen you in a while, so welcome back here on the AMAs. I know you're in the chats, but right here with us. So welcome, Arthur Waino. Please unmute and share.
Hey, Robert.
Hey, Arthur, how are you, man?
I'm doing good. So my question is, well, I have, I guess, two questions. The first one is, you share the video steps to success, right? But you have like all those other videos in the playlist. When are you sharing those? Because that seems like a lot to like send them after they sign up as a free affiliate. Like, are they supposed to be going through all of those to like figure out like what to do?
No, I would, in me learning and marketing, Arthur, the unique thing is there's, a lot of different personalities. Geez, Craig, I don't think we posted that link in forever, right?
Ooh, no, I don't think yeah.
Yeah. But Arthur, because there's a number of different personalities, if you deliver your presentation or anything you're doing correctly, you want to be able to offer a way for people to get more info. Most people, and this is crazy, most people will not finish that video. it just, and there's nothing wrong with them. You know what I mean? They're in a world where there's a million distractions. And I also know from the analytics that 80% of the people that are watching the video are doing it from their phone. So I can't imagine, or yes, I can imagine getting a link from you, Arthur, clicking on the video and starting to watch it. And I just don't know why something would interrupt me on my cell phone while I was watching a video. And I see you laughing. So it's funny, we used to call, I don't know, some of you are not this old, but there used to be a thing on a phone called call waiting. Yeah. And what's funny about call waiting is an instantaneous popularity contest. And so it's like, I can't believe, I'm talking to you, Arthur, and then I'm saying, Arthur, listen, can I call you back? My wife is calling. See, that might be, I lost out to Terry. I might be okay with that. But it's funny how people would rather grab the next distraction than stay focused. So that's one personality. The other personality is, wow, this is interesting, but I need a little more info. So I'm just doing my best to encapsulate all personalities and any kind of marketing stuff that I'm doing, Arthur. It looks like You might be muted.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
Yeah,
there we
So
go.
my next question was, you talk about visioning or dreamscaping with people. Like this week, you talked about how your mentor did that with you.
yeah.
At what point are you dreamscaping with them? After they're already an affiliate and they're wanting to upgrade, or?
Believe it or not, I dreamscape constantly, Arthur. Just constantly. I'm wherever they are in their lives, I'm like I'm just like sharing with them, like even in the words of Arthur, I was wondering if you could do me a huge personal favor. I'd really appreciate it. I'm helping a company expand. There's a
Okay.
lot of psychological words that I use that, I could spend a whole hour explaining why I use the word, when I use it, and how I use it. And most people are just thinking, wow, Robert's just lucky with that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's the reason that's the reason for that, for sure. And if you notice, Arthur, there's certain videos that if you see me post, and this is for everybody that's learning, if you see me post a Google Drive link underneath one of my videos, that is 100% for you to download, to put it on your own YouTube channel so you can put your affiliate link on it. And if you didn't want the rest of the material, that's okay. You see what I mean? So, golly, I think that video was launched on the 7th of this month. And I think it just went over like 1,600 views or something like that. So that video is working very, very, very well. I'm getting a lot of people that see it. And let's bring up the obvious, because I'm the kind of guy, that is looking for a certain avatar. Isn't that funny? I went to Avatar last night and I'm saying this. You guys got to honestly understand that I'm looking for 1 million active affiliates that are also customers, loyal, and they're interested in supplementing or totally doubling or replacing their income. That's my avatar. So there's been people that have shared my video and it's brought out some very unique responses to the video. And here's the worst response you can get from that video. Oh my God, this guy is brilliant and this video pisses me off. So if you're sending it to people and people are like, you know what, when someone's just up in your face with money like that, I just don't like that. And the tone and the way that they wrote it, and you got to be going, man, I dodged a bullet not getting this person in my business. You see what I mean? Because if you guys understand, which I know a lot of you do, you want your life what you give out. If I seen a video like that, I'm going, man, another person that freaking figured this out. This is inspiring. I might not be that person, but when I get done with AMA, I'm going to watch a bunch of football players pull off the best plays because they either win or they're gone. You see what I'm saying? The reason I like watching playoffs, I don't have a favorite team, but the people that are playing their best are playing their damn best. And so it's cool to watch the highlights. And so, Arthur, that's the reason that I do that. But, for you to take that video and put it on your own YouTube so you can really analyze it, you know what I mean? And see what people are getting from it. Did that answer your questions okay?
Yeah, so I guess if they're wanting to learn the business more, then I show them those other videos that after they become an affiliate though, right?
See, now one of the 4 questions, Arthur's diving in deep. I love it, man. So remember I always talk about the 3 things that go through people's minds really quickly. 1, if it makes sense, it makes dollars. 2, I want to know what the hell you do. Tell me what you do, because the 3rd one is, oh my God, I can do this. And part of, oh my God, I could do this peak of interest, connection. I could do a peak of interest and then share the video is wow, I can do this. But you know what the number one thing is that people are thinking about in that 3rd step, Arthur, is is someone going to show me step by step on how to do this?
Right.
You know, what is the training? Is there any training? Is someone going to show me how to do this? And when they can see those other videos of me teaching people how to make $5,000, you see what I mean? It's like, listen, this is how you get a paycheck. It's like, wow, this guy's going to show me how to do that. So that's why they're there. So a majority of the people, Arthur, will wait for your guidance. They won't move ahead. There's about 9.5% of the people that are sometimes the best people you'll have in your group, is why I have those in there.
Okay.
They're curious. I'm not saying that I know you super well, but Arthur, you're one of those people. You're one of those people that whatever video you've seen of mine first, you watched another one, a third one, and even a fourth one before you.
I watched a lot.
See, now, because you're a little more analytical, Arthur,
Yes.
you're the kind of person that regardless of where the video was, you would have clicked on YouTube and you would have went to the playlist. And here's for people that are super analytical. So you go, oh my God, that's me. Is you not only click on video, but then you click on most popular video. That's like, for those of you that go, I don't know if you guys knew this. I'm getting off track just a little bit, but not really. So it's like, oh, how is that working? And then you flip it over. Have any of you read the first paragraph? Let me read it to you. Why are you looking back here? So, yeah, it is pretty cool to have a little bit of, why are you looking back here? What are you really looking for? If you're fed up with the rat race and you really want a richer, more fulfilling and rewarding life, are you ready to open your mind and learn new ways of thinking? If you already knew the things that could get you to where you wanted to be, wouldn't you already be there? See, Arthur, you're the guy that would have looked at the book.
I did look at the back of the book.
So, by the way, I want to do a shout out for you, Arthur. Arthur sent me the coolest video that I've gotten from people in a long time. I'm not challenging you guys to beat him, but Arthur's like, sends me a video. Hey, Robert, I just wanted to let you know that I'm at the Bob Proctor office. And on top of being on the Bob Proctor office, I just wanted you to see what complex it's in. And it was in the Vision office places or something like that. And Arthur's going, we probably both know Bob Proctor well enough to know that he did this on purpose. So Arthur, thank you very much.
Yeah, I used to walk around because I lived right behind his complex. So his office was like on my walking path around the block. So like pretty much every day I walked around his office.
Oh my God. That
for over 10 years.
Wow. you were in where you're not to get too many people confused, but you've been in the vortex for a long time.
Yeah, didn't even know it when I moved there.
Okay. Thank you, Arthur. I appreciate you, man.
All right, thank you.
You bet.
Thanks, Arthur. Okay, I've got two more people if we can squeeze them in, Robert.
Let's squeeze them in, get that perfect. Thank you, Craig.
Awesome. I got Monty Sandlin coming up. Monty, thank you for your patience. Appreciate that. But first, Lisa Cook came up and asked a question. I think it goes back to the travel question that you brought up.
Okay.
And she said, just to verify, when the account savings balance goes up, so do the options?
Yes. I did not know that. But I not only won a contest and got 4,000, but I bought 10,000. So I have $14,000 in prepaid travel, and my savings are more than other people's. No. So I don't know when they're going to tell people that. That's sort of like a hidden secret, but it's like people are going, I sent people a screenshot, Lisa, on Singapore. And they're going, I'm looking at exactly the same ones you have. And that top one, you're saving over $1,000 more than me. And I was like, really? And so of course they sent it to me. And first it was $100 because I gave them a $100 card, Lisa. And then they bought the 1,500 prepaid travel. And the savings went up like, it was like 4 times. Went from 100 to like $538 in savings. And so mine was like 1,100. So yeah, so that was a great question. Great question, Lisa. And I seen Barney talk about, she's looking for a video on a holding tank. Barney, don't use it. Jeez, I'm definitely in 2023. Yeah, I the higher power told me don't beat people up right now. Here's just a phrase that I'll tell you instead. Confused people do nothing. Confused people do nothing. And I don't know anybody right now in the company that's out earning me. And I don't use the holding tank. So here's my quick talk. Brene, every day you're a business owner. Log into your back office, look at what leg has lesser volume, and set your settings toward that leg. So in almost 5 years of being in this business, here's a statement that I can tell each and every one of you, that I only think that one other person in MDC even knows what I'm talking about, is I've sucked the carryover volume out of my legs 6 times. So that means that my focus is here, and I got 4,000 in points in carryover. And my goal is that setting in a savings account, and I need that in my bank account, Renee. That's my focus. So I switch it to the other side and suck that to 0 until it starts building on the other side. Then I switch to the other side and suck all that volume out. And I look at that volume, and regardless of what that volume is, I just take it times 15, 0.015. And that's where my check is over there. It's like, so if it was 4,000 in volume, I would take, this is the way I do it, times 0.15 equals $600. There's $600 in a savings account sitting in there that should be in my bank account. And I need to get that out of there. So help me connect with those that have ears to hear, that will jump in my group and build a business to create an income and a payday for their family, so I can pull that $600 out and give it to some children for Christmas. All right. Sorry I went off the deep end fast, but yeah, Brene, I just felt like I wanted to answer this question. When I tell people how to use the back office, when they have money in their credit wallet, there's really no reason for me to show them, well, set up this is your pay, this is your blah, 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 this is how you set this up. Just confusing the hell out of people. Because I watch people close enough, Brene, where I could reach out to you and go, hey, Brene, did you get paid today? I already know that. And if you guys don't know if your people are being paid or should they get paid, that's a whole separate thought. My goal is to get you a freaking payday. So I know what I'm doing and talking to your people, helping your people get in. So I know that you're getting a payday. Why is that important? That's going back to Wanda's question, right? So I brought this guy in. He said, I don't know. I said, don't worry about it right now. Just reach out to people, pique their interest, and then show them my video, and the people that are interested, connect them to me in group chat on Facebook. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah. So all of a sudden, Jimmy comes in. Jimmy's in UK. He's in the United States. Jimmy gets in and he says, what should I look at? I said, look at how to make 5K. He goes, well, if I'm going to bring people in, I should be an executive. I said, you sure should. He says, great, I'm starting at that 135. I'm going to get 20 cards. Bam, he got them. So then I reached back out to Abe and I said, hey, Abe, yeah, did you see Jimmy just became an executive? I don't even know what that is. What is that? And I said, well, you're going to get paid 25% next Thursday, but you could have got paid 50% if you upgrade. Did I miss it? No, you didn't. As long as you upgrade before midnight on Pacific time on Thursday, you can catch that other 25%. He's going, are you telling me that if I purchase a 135 cards that I could double my income? He goes, well, do you know what my check is? I said, yeah, probably around $73. And he goes, so I already paid for half of my purchase. I go, yeah. He goes, well, that's a no-brainer. I said, we got a problem. He goes, what's the problem? I said, Jimmy already brought 3 other people in that came in as an executive. Well, what does that mean? If you don't upgrade, you don't even get paid levels and depth. So you won't make anything off those 3 people. But if I become an executive, I'll get paid off those people. Yeah. Well, I'm doing that right now. So sorry, I went on a tangent there, but you know, hey, I help people get a payday. So I couldn't even do a training on the holding tank, Brene. I'm serious. That drives me nuts. So I hope that helped you, Brene. I know you're driving.
Thank you so much, Verne. Appreciate that. Okay, let's go to Monty Sandlin. Monty, we've talked about you earlier. Bring it. Go ahead, unmute yourself, and share it with us. Share yourself with us and Robert.
Excellent, Craig. You're awesome, man.
Thank you guys very much. And I'd like to also say thank you to Robert for teaching me how to make a freaking paycheck, man. Serious. Like, wow. And I'm so like amazed at the company, the comp plan, and everything about it. But you encouraged me on the last couple of times to go ahead and try to get a YouTube. So I did, because I figured might as well learn for the pro, do what the pro does. Yeah. So I got my YouTube set up, and you mentioned about that string of numbers on the bottom, and I could put in like a description there.
Yeah.
Is that a hard thing to do, or?
No, very, very, very simple thing to do. And Monty, I just admire you so much. I am going to show you right on the screen here.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. So, so when you click on any money, I mean, any video, we'll click on the stranger one here. Hello, buddy. When you uploaded the video, it had a bunch of numbers that codes it as a video. So that's what goes across here. All right. So see this button where it says edit. If you click on edit, what it's going to do is bring up, and all those numbers will be right here.
Okay.
So you can just click, take them out. You got 100 characters, and you can call it whatever you want.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to ask, because I just a little bit unfamiliar with it, and it was hard for me to upload the video from Facebook, but really in the end it wasn't really hard. It was just I didn't know what I was doing.
There it is. There it is. I tell people all the time, whenever it comes to anything technical, just go, man, it's going to be exciting when I figure this out, man.
Yeah, it felt so good.
It's going to be exciting because now, you know, hey, since Monty asked that question, okay, so this is what you guys want. You know, what you do is you go over here and you click on here, you click on your channel. Okay, and then I'll click on customize channel. And then I'll click over here on analytics. This is what you guys want to see.
Wow. That's really cool. Just for putting up videos that you're already doing?
Just putting up videos that I'm already doing, my friend.
My God. Thanks again, Robert.
So when you get to a certain amount of videos, what it'll do is on dashboard here, you know, it will basically say, you know, when you get this many followers, when you get this many comments, when you get whatever, and it'll just start opening up stuff to allow you to be able to start um, reaping financial rewards off your videos.
Wow. Thanks so much. I really appreciate the tip, and I'm glad that I implemented it.
Yeah, I'm proud of you, man. Most people just don't do it.
So like all the other videos and content that I still have on my Facebook, I could upload those into my channel as well.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, I'm super excited, man. Thank you.
Do you have any other videos that you stored on your phone?
Yes, I do have more videos.
You can upload those.
So cool. Thank you.
You bet. You bet.
And I really do want to make sure that you know how much I appreciate you, and not only you but also Terry, Craig, all of you guys, everybody here. Appreciate just having like a team, you know, and I feel like we really work together, and I just love it. So thank you guys.
Monty, you're now part of the Misfit Toys group forever. You know what I mean? We're all just I tell people when I watch Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and if you guys say, Robert, you're not pronouncing that correctly, you can see, if you guys could see Matthew's face right now, when he was a baby and growing up, he would come to me and Mom and go, "Can we watch Randolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?" And we'd like, yeah, we sure can. And my favorite part of that movie is, you know, the Misfit Toys went to Misfit Island, you know, and if any of you feel like misfits, you know, hey, here we all are, bunch of misfits that are going to change the world. Can I get an amen? And so, yeah, if, you know, it was so funny. My son last night asked me to watch Avatar, and me and my wife went to Avatar, and I thought, wow, isn't it interesting that the girl that ends up saving her parents at the end, just always thought she was weird. Why am I not like everybody else? Why am I so different? Well, you're different and you're weird because the world needs you. If you were like everybody else, you would have nothing to teach them.
Wow.
If we all had the same boring experience, we would have nothing to share with people. You don't have a testimony unless you have a test. So, Monty, you and I are very dear friends, and I'm so proud of you, and thank you for saying that stuff about Terry. But brother, I'm looking forward to you sharing your entire story, because I already know it's a good one.
So excited, man. Just thank you very much. Ready to come out and like get it out onto my YouTube channel and like come out like from I'm gonna call like a whole, you know.
Yeah.
Like come out, pop out and share. Can't be friends with people if they don't know you.
No, that's a fact. And Monty, I just know that you're the kind of guy like me. It's you honestly feel sad for people that don't want to know you.
I feel bad like if I don't share the opportunity now every day.
Yeah.
Like it actually makes me feel bad because I know it could help so many people.
Yeah. And it will. It will. One day Monty will be on here doing these and saying, "Hey, I can remember when I just was a 1K and now I got, you know, 100 1Ks in my group." That's when this business becomes a lot of fun.
Right on.
Love you, Monty.
WIIFM, man. Have a good day, guys.
You too. Okay, Craig, let's close her down, man. Thank you.
All right. Wow. What a great AMA. It was amazing. I mean, wow. Thank you to Bill, Bruce, James, Esther, Mary, Wendy, Arthur, Ed, Lisa, Monty, and Vernay for all contributing.
Wow.
Yeah, we had a lot of people with questions and contributions. So thank you all very much. And of course, big shout out to Matthew. Matthew, thank you so much, Matthew Hollis, Robert's son, for setting this up and making this available. And of course, Robert, bless you. Thank you so much for just being there, for helping us to understand, for just being in the right place at the right time to mentor, to guide, and to be our friend. Wow. You know, ladies and gentlemen watching, please, there's a lot of great stuff here in the chats to watch this video again, whether you're on Facebook or Zoom. If you want to save the chats on video that we have shared, Facebook, you guys already got it. It's in the chat, so no worries there. But for those of you that are watching here on Zoom, everything that we posted in Facebook is on Zoom and vice versa. Very simple. Just click on the 3 dots next to the chat button where it says to, and then click on Save Chat. And at the end of this presentation, the chat information will download to your computer. That's how simple it is. So, on behalf of everybody here, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to join us on this amazing Tuesday. Where am I thinking that? I'm pushing the week ahead real fast. Thank you again for taking time out of your busy schedule to join us. We appreciate you. We love you. And Robert, I think that at that point, let's open it up for everybody to say thank you and goodbye. Bless you all and have a great weekend.
Thank you, everyone. I love and appreciate you. Have a great
All right,
week.
great.
Thank you, Robert.
Thank you.
Greg.
Thank you.
Thank you, Robert.
Bless you.
Appreciate
Thank
you
you all
guys.
so much.
Love all you guys.
Thank you,
Have
Craig.
a
Have a
good
great
day.
weekend.
Bless you, Robert. Thank you.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Raphael. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Bill. Hi, Chris, Mark, Wanda. Hi, there you are. Hi, Eric. Eric's not driving. Hi, Eric.
I did drive. I drove for an hour.
Hi, Renee. Hey, Jerome. Thank you very much, man. Peter, Dee Dee, Jamie, thank you very much, man. Danielle, Michael. Love you, Melody. See you, Paul. See you, Daniel. Miguel. God bless you guys. See you soon. Bye for now. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, thank you.
Vernay, did Vernay already jump? Vernay's going to Budapest. Oh my God. It's like, so.
That's awesome.
All right. See you guys later. Love ya.